The blame game continues between the executive and the legislature as the 2019 election budget still not passed. It's safe to say silence is not golden in this case.
If it happens again, we may not survive as a nation. We may not survive as a nation.
The spokesperson for the President Muhammadu Buhari campaign organization says the president is taking the bullet from the rich to protect the poor. Many thanks for joining in, everyone. This is Politics Today live on Channels Television. I'm Shion Kimbaloye in Lagos. The holidays are over, at least for those who observed the Eid-el-Kabir break. Work resumes with the usual routine, where meetings and consultations are part of routines for politicians. In Daura, in Katsina State, President Muhammadu Buhari is not back to Abuja yet. He has been receiving governors and other party leaders in his hometown. At a lunch with some governors and leaders of the APC who paid the president a visit, he said the joint efforts of defectors and their collaborators in the opposition will not distract his government from the good work it is doing for the benefit of Nigerians. He explains that the opposition cannot fault the government's identification of Nigeria's priorities and efforts made to address them with all the influence at their disposal. Now let's give you a peep into some other political stories we're following at this time.
The National Working Committee of the All Progressives Congress, APC, says it will recommence the continuous nationwide membership registration exercise for its members in all 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory. The party says the exercise will take care of fresh registrations and revalidation of existing membership for the purpose of issuance of the party's permanent membership cards. It is few weeks to the Osun State governorship election, and the lawmaker representing Ila State constituency at the State House of Assembly, Clement Akoni, today dumped the ruling All Progressives Congress APC and defected to the People's Democratic Party PDP.
They told me I am their servant. I'm not a leader here. And they told me I should move to PDP immediately.
It appears the ruling APC in the state is losing yet another member, as the chairman of Osun Local Government Service Commission, Elder Peter Babalola, has resigned his position. Babalola was one of the aspirants that contested the APC governorship ticket.
It pretends that the wind has started blowing. It's going to turn to storm, and it's going to be an hurricane by September 22nd, whereby the governor of PDP, our candidate, Senator Nuruddin Ademola Adeleke, will become the governor.
INEC headquarters in Benin City, Edo State capital, has suffered a severe case of flooding following heavy downpour during the Eid-el-Kabir holidays. Sensitive materials, including card readers and generator sets, are said to have been destroyed. However, the resident electoral commissioner has assured that a full assessment will be carried out to ascertain the actual scale of damage.
The official spokesperson for the President Buhari's 2019 presidential campaign says the federal government has been prudent. He said that the country may not survive if Buhari is not re-elected to finish his fight against corruption.
In the last 3 years was to take the bullets from the rich in order to protect the poor. That is what they have done. Don't let them be silly. When you go back to your locality, tell them that all the narratives you are hearing are pure deceit. They want to get him out of the way like they did in 1985. And if you remember, after Buhari was overthrown in 1985, we went through one of the worst periods in our history in terms of corruption. Corruption became an institution after 1985. If it happens again, we may not survive as a nation. We may not survive as a nation. The present government, there's no way you can spend your way out of a recession when you have no reserve. There's no way than to go borrowing. And guess what? We did not borrow to pay salaries. We did not borrow to service the current expenditure. The government borrowed to invest in critical infrastructure to reflate the economy. Since Buhari came to power, he has not borrowed one kobo to pay salaries. He cleared the existing salary backlog on the ground. He cleared all of it with the prudent management of resources.
Festus Keyamo, senior advocate of Nigeria and the spokesperson of the Buhari Oshibajo campaign organization for 2019. Well, one will wonder when the 2019 elections budget will be passed into law. Well, it's less than 180 days to the election. Now, the reason is simple. Inadequate planning is a major problem the Nigerian electoral process has suffered in the past. Since the National Assembly Joint Committee on Electoral Matters sat and queried the INEC chairman, Professor Yakubu Mahmood, some discrepancies in figures presented, which he provided explanations to, there's been no word on whether the National Assembly will reconvene to deliberate on the budget. Rather, the blame game continues. Time is running out. What are the options available to INEC, the electoral umpire? Is the National Assembly reconvening anytime soon? Is the 2000 elections in jeopardy? Well, there are some people who have expressed their fears about what could happen if these continue, the politics over the 2019 elections budget. Let's get perspectives to this one. Joining me from our Abuja studio, an experienced lawmaker and a chieftain of the APC, Senator Ayo Arishe. And with him there is a national chairman, also an experienced politician, Chief Chekwas Okorie. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for your time on the program. Let me begin with you, Chief Okorie. You are in the opposition party. How does this come to you? Do you have fears that there might be some danger for the 2019 elections?
Well, thank you very much. It's not something anybody will be happy with. Nobody will be comfortable with the fact that the funds to conduct the 2019 election is being delayed as a result of some misunderstanding between the National Assembly and the executive arm of government. And my position is to please appeal to the National Assembly to quickly reconvene and get this matter resolved. Some people have suggested some kind of doctrine of necessity to source money from somewhere. I wouldn't quickly subscribe to that, because that would mean trying to circumvent the National Assembly in its duties. But at the same time, the National Assembly should not hold the country to ransom just for the fear that somebody might lose his position. That means to protect his personal position is sufficient reason for the whole country to be held to ransom. So my position is that National Assembly should quickly reconvene, consider the budget, and give the necessary passage that will enable INEC to utilize it. This election is very important to Nigerians and very important to our democracy, and it's very important to even the outside world.